Good afternoon. Transport Group Manibela will hold a nationwide protest on January 16 against the government's Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program. Manibela President Omar Valbuena says the demonstration on Tuesday will involve around 15,000 people from across the country who will march from Diliman in Quezon City to Mendiola in Manila. Following his announcement, Valbuena condemns the modernization program anew, saying it will result in job displacements, affecting 30,000 transport workers in Metro Manila alone. Valbuena says while commuters may be getting tired of the relentless protests, he cannot blame the drivers and operators who will go hungry when they lose their livelihood. Manibela's leader is still calling on President Bongbong Marcos to reconsider his stance on the modernization program. For its part, the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board says only about 600 confirmed units in Metro Manila failed to consolidate into a cooperative. According to LTFRB, there are about 22,000 of 42,000 authorized public utility jeeps confirmed in 2023 to register their units. It adds around 21,000 of the 22,000 confirmed units have already consolidated. President Bongbong Marcos is now back in the Philippines from his trip to Brunei. Marcos was in Brunei on Sunday for the royal wedding of Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei. Presidential Communications Office Secretary Chaloy Garafil confirms Marcos returned to the Philippines at 7 p.m. on Sunday. In a previous statement, the palace said Marcos' attendance in the wedding would strengthen bilateral ties between Brunei and the Philippines. Other guests in the royal wedding include Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim and Indonesian President Joko Widodo. The Department of Foreign Affairs reiterates its commitment to the One China policy amid growing tensions between Beijing and Taipei after the successful presidential campaign of Taiwan's democratic politician Lai Ching-te. Lai has been repeatedly slammed by China for his supposedly separatist views as Beijing continues to claim Taiwan as its own. In a statement, the DFA says it reaffirmed the principles in the joint communique of the Philippines and China signed in 1975. The joint communique recognizes Beijing as, quote, the sole legal government of China. According to the DFA, the Philippines is committed to its One China policy, adding that it signifies Manila and Beijing's agreement to settle all disputes by peaceful means without resorting to the use of threat or force. China has previously vowed to, quote, crush any independent movement from Taiwan, with Beijing's Xi Jinping saying in his New Year's message that reunification with Taipei is inevitable. Pope Francis defends the decision to allow blessings for same-sex couples, which sparks widespread debate in the church. According to a Reuters report, the Pope in a television interview says decisions are not accepted in most cases because they are not understood. He says there is danger in becoming a resistance if one does not like something, as the person can, quote, jump to ugly conclusions. The Pope adds this is what happened with the ruling on blessings for same-sex couples. The Pope's remarks come after bishops in Africa and Madagascar said they refuse to follow the ruling, asserting that same-sex unions are contrary to the will of God. The Vatican earlier clarified that the blessing of same-sex couples is not equivalent to the sacrament of marriage and is administered as long as they are not part of regular church rituals or liturgies. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. Manibela to hold a nationwide protest on Tuesday against government's Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program. Oil firms hike fuel prices for second straight week. And the Pope defends same-sex blessings declaration, says it is misunderstood. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.